Yep, stand there and watch it happen, Davey. I like when you watch me lift things. Yeah. You hear that?
What?
Something slithering. Today could be the day, Davey. Today could be the day. Today, me and Davey have about a 3-mile float all the way from the base of West Point Lake down to the first city we come into contact with. What are your hopes for the day, man?
Catch a nice bass.
Nice bass. I hope you catch a mean one. The reason I absolutely love this part of the river is there is a countless amount of mean spotted bass. Now, if you've never caught a spotted bass, they're a little 2-in-1 special. Davis has felt the wrath of these little red-eyed demons under the water multiple times. We're gonna be dipping our kayaks in, kayaking down a couple miles, throwing everything we have in our arsenal to try to come into contact with some of these mean sons of guns. We have laid our eyes on the first location of today. It is an island, and there's a little chute to the left of it. We absolutely love fishing this stretch. Dude, this breeze is about to suck some eggs, man. It's gonna be like we're kayaking upstream when in fact we're going down. I'm kind of putting it off. We need to go ahead and GoPro up, hop in the yak, see what's lurking in the old hooch. Woo! All right, Davey, it's your vessel. Davey's got the classic orange life jacket just because he's a classic kind of man. I don't think you realize how bad this breeze is about to kick our butts.
Yeah, picking up in here.
Dude, that was the closest fall.
Oh, snap.
You got it?
Yeah, I'm straight.
All right, put that rod between your legs. We get separated. It was fun. Woo! Been a while. Davey looks like he's just reclining in fashion. Oh dear. I can tell this is gonna be a long journey, folks. Keep working, Davey. One cast away, man. One cast away. Whew. One of the best reasons we like to go left at the island is there's some swift moving water. It kind of gives you a break from fighting this wind that's just blowing straight up current. Hear a little bit of a rapid coming up, folks. Hearing some turbulent waters. Not too bad. Oh, first bite of the day, man. Bit my lunker log right in half. First bite of the day. Probably not a big fish, which is why it just bit my lunker log in half instead of taking it all the way in. Or it was a giant. A lot of times people get pulled up into the trees on the bank when they come into rivers like this, but they don't realize most of the time the whole river is about 5 foot deep the whole way across. A lot of these big bass are hanging out right below these shoals and these big boulders right up under the water. You can get out in the middle and pick some of that apart. In these shallower areas, like in the stretch of the river we're in today, a lot of times you find the big boys doing that, or the boys in general. There it is. Pelvic thrust, your way home. Fish. I hadn't seen it, but it feels like a mean spot, dude. I was just, oh gosh. Don't go in the rocks. Come on, buddy. Dude, I was just saying how these mean. That's a good one. Get in the kayak. We on the board, Davey. I was just saying how everybody gets sidetracked by the trees, man. The tourist trap. If you fish out in these rocks, man, where nobody wants to fish, ka-chow. Don't leave me, kayak. I'm trying to show my fellow saddlewackers what a mean river spot looks like. Did you just set the hook? Oh, Davey's back there throwing dimes. First mean river spot of the day. Nothing will ever replace a largemouth in my heart, but the way these little fish can just fight and pull, and they can work in these shallow rocks and just fray your line up. I know it sounds miserable, but it's not. Dude, I threw over there, I think I had like a backlash or something. It was just letting the lunker log roll over the rocks, lift it up, and it was just heavy. Thank you so much, man. See you, buddy. We are in the mug. My kayak keeps trying to leave me while I walk around this rocky water with the most expensive camera I own. And now we got to get Davis on one, man, because I don't think he remembers how hard these fish fight. That was like maybe 1.5 pounds and it pulled like a 3 or a 4. Come on, Davey.
Oh.
Are you tight?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, come off.
Came off, man.
Dang it.
Here pretty soon, Davey's gonna be for real tight. Getting that little manly scream he's got. Letting the world hear that Davey Gravy voice. I'm gonna let my boy get back in on this FATSALLY. I'm gonna get back in the yak. We're gonna see what else we can't slap before the day is over.
Giving a spotted bass for a ride. You ever saw this before?
Heck, I thought it was a lot tinier, dude.
I thought it was small too.
That's not that bad. That's a largemouth. Good first fish, brother. I thought it was like a 6-incher, but that's a solid 10.
Yeah. I'm gonna throw him back.
Get him in there. Good work, man. I heard you scream and I was like, my boy's tight. He's gonna get him. Shout out to Davey for making it work. He missed that's probably why we're missing fish. Those are 10-inchers, they're small. They don't have a lot going on. But that one pulled pretty good, I saw it. I saw it fighting good. Did it feel good?
Oh yeah.
Was it worth it?
Yeah.
All the hard work? Now we got a fatty? Dude, there's a chance you catch a big one. Stick in there, Davey. Hang in with me. We got a little bit further down to go, and we'll be in my favorite juicy bass hole in the entire hooch. Yeah, let them know we're here, Davis. That way they're not shocked when we hook them in the face. Ah.
Fish.
Is it?
Yeah.
Keep that rod up, Davey. Oh.
Spit it.
Davey Gravy hooks up on the rocks. I'm gonna leave Davis the big old rock. It's Davey Gravy rock from now on.
Oh, he hit it right.
Oh my gosh, Davey.
He chased it all the way to the rock.
Tiny or big?
I don't know. He chased it all the way though. I was looking over at you. Next thing you know, the line's going.
Well, Davey Gravy rock is just happening, dude. This place is just happening.
That's 2 in a row.
Well, I'm gonna let you have this, and I'm gonna go up to my favorite little juicy hole. Oh my gosh. Gotta make it. Oh man. This is like one of the most treacherous places to fish. It's so hard to get to it, but at the same time, it pays off literally every time I come here. Walking through tall grass under the water is so like confusing because it looks like it's all 2 inches deep and then you're up to your waist. You don't even know what happened. It's like the river's just roofing me left and right. Oh God. So this right here is my beloved honey hole. And I am obsessed because it gives the fattest of the sallies. Fish. Hadn't felt it yet. Oh man, good fish. And there's an osprey eating a 3-pounder right beside me. Oh my gosh. I don't know if you guys can see that water's so clear. Whew. Best one of the day. There we go. Boom, baby. Come here. Dude, I think it's a largie. Just had a tiny mouth and a really crazy lateral line. Oh my gosh. First cast in, man. All right, I'm gonna make the trek back so I can show you guys how cool this fish is. Woo! Second fish of the day for you, boy. I love these river fish because they just have these crazy markings on their schnoggin. I don't know if you can tell, but he's been fighting rocks his entire life, battling for the crawls and everything else. For some reason, every fish that I've been catching out of the river has had this gnarly looking tail, man. It looks like it's sick, it's beat up, it's been fighting. I don't really know what these fish have been going through down there, but it ain't pretty, Davey. It ain't pretty. Time to get this guy back into the water. Beautiful, maybe 1.5 pounds, close to 2. Dude, I tell you what though, it does have a sandy feeling tail and it has some markings on that gill plate. I wonder if there is a mix between a largemouth and a spot, because that could be one. So I may have misclassified that fish. It had all the proper markings of a spotted bass and a largemouth. It was like some sort of weird hybrid. It had red eyes, a crazy looking lateral line, and some crazy markings on the gill plate. So if you guys think that was a spot, let me know. If you think it was a largie, let me know. If you think like me and a spot and a largie got they freak on, let me know. What's happening over here on Davy Gravy Rock, man?
Currently hung up.
You're always hung, Davy.
I know.
I'm going in. Dadgummit. I went in too hard, Davy. Oh, it's so cold. Flip you guys up so you can be aware of the alligator that's about to eat my face, so we can both see it at the same time. You take it fast like that and it doesn't feel like you got your belly button pierced twice. Found me a nice little standing rock. Let's jack this 3-pound spot that's been eyeing me down all morning. Oh gosh. I'm hooked up. Dude, it feels good. Okay. It's running right at me. Dude, yeah, another spot. Okay. All right, man. Come on. I need you. Oh, woo! It's not that big. The way this river's set up, this fish could have been digging up under a rock and I could have just been like, what the heck? Long story short, Davey, the belly button piercing water was worth it. Because I got me a little red-eyed freak ready to see some big cam. He's got the antennas of a craw sticking out. Some little orange chunks in there from where he's been chowing on some beautiful little crawfish down there. Whew. What you think about that, Davey? Oh. Little fish slap, fish slap, fish slap. We have had a lull in the action. It has been a long time since we caught a fish. Davis has been getting bit. These nice sized little spots, they're not that long, of course, but they're so fat. Tummy girth on tummy girth. Davis has had a rough time connecting with these fish because they have such small mouths. You really gotta let them eat. You gotta stick it to them, let them know who's their daddy. When I hooked into this fish, I don't know if it was on the backside of a log or a rock or something, but my rod was bent. I thought, oh my gosh, it could be the one. It wasn't, but it could have been. Still a blast catching these insanely healthy, fat river spots. Still got them? Oh, Davis just got yoked right behind the camera. We're gonna go ahead and get this beautiful, beautiful fish back into the water so maybe somebody else can catch him one day. Thank you so much, man. Biting down on my thumb. I love you. Go be a big Bertha. So since we've been here, the wind has kind of receded. The water has chilled out a little bit. It's a lot more still, and the stick bait bite has just slowly started to turn on. You've gotten bit how many times in the past 30 minutes? Probably 3.
2 or 3, yeah.
I've got the stick bait bit, and I just don't want to put it down because the spots are just having a heyday. That was my 3rd spot of the day. It's so much fun getting in the water with them, kind of getting down on their level, letting them know, hey, I love you. I'm here with you. I'm about to hook you in the face. In the face hole, Davey. We need to get Davey on a fish. We're pushing down. We're about to hop in the kayaks, ease on down to that trestle, right down river. Maybe pick something off at the car bridge. Who knows? We need to get a couple more kayak bites in the mix. But before we do that, I gotta hop in the water one more time. You know what I'm saying. Guys, the rain has come in, and it's come in just enough to not be able to use the big cam. So we decided to push off the boulders and float down to these 2 bridges. We got about 50 minutes left until the generation comes and kind of screws up our fishing. And we're gonna try to do our best to make something out of this last 50-minute stretch if we don't get rained out of here, which is very possible. I think I might have a fish. Nope. Ooh. Might be some fishing line or something right there, because that feels really sticky. That's a bite. Gosh, I'm getting smoked in there. Fish. Oh my gosh. It feels good. Oh gosh. I'm skiing it. Oh, come here. Come here. That is such a fat fish. Get in the boat. That is so, oh my gosh. Don't fall off, don't fall off, don't fall off. That fish is so fat, dude. Oh my gosh. Just freaking, oh, he's got a little tail injury there. Woo! What a fat fish, just choking the jig. The rain came in. We thought we were gonna quit, but man, I'm glad we didn't. That fish fought hard. Look at the girth. Oh my gosh. Need to go show Davey these demon eyes. This is why me and Davey have been fighting through these rocks. Dude, thick river fish. Look at the stomach, dude. That is so unnatural. That is not supposed to be that girthy. This thing is about to bust, full of mean little spotted bass. Good gracious, Big Bertha in the house. Yeah. Time to get this beautiful fish caught directly beneath the train trestle back into the water. What a way to wrap up today's video. We got about 20 minutes left, but this fish fought so good. All right. Catch your breath. Look at that, dude. Looks like a football has fins. See you, girl. I parked the kayak right up under that old bad boy. Dude, I have been craving that bite all day. I've been throwing the jig, haven't got touched. Got bit a couple times over there. There's water on you guys. Oh, God. That's what we like to call a fat, girthy Sally. Davey, that was one of the fattest fish, man. That thing was so fat. So I took the jig, threw it. I'm sitting underneath the train trestle, like you see. Make the cast, feel that, don't set the hook. I thought it was like a 5 for a second. My drag was stripping. Gosh, the belly on that fish was just stupid, man. Just absolutely stupid. We're gonna go ahead and hop back into the Jackson kayak. Hopefully we can whack one more. We got about 20 minutes left till the rain comes in really bad and we're just kind of out of luck. Boom, dude. That's why you don't quit fishing when it rains, folks. That's why you stick in there. Well, Davey Gravy's getting a head start down to the boat ramp. It was a pretty good day. I wish Davis could have landed a couple more fish. I just think it's kind of hard for him to work his kayak and catch fish, but kayak fishing in for everybody. So maybe we can get him on a FATSALLY here shortly. He was an absolute man, came out here, fought the current, fought the wind. River fishing's hard, man. I try to make it look fun as I can, but there's a lot of foul language beneath the breath and frustration with yourself as a human being that comes along with this stuff. But guys, thank you so much for inspiring me to get out here, catch some fish. That fat, oh gosh, I thought I saw a snake. That fat spotted bass put up a mean fight, and I wouldn't have caught it if I wasn't trying to film a video. I would have been just sitting somewhere shoving a cheeseburger down my throat. See you on the next one. I love you guys. Peace.